you don't get to be successful without making it through these loops. These loops are a part of your journey, not in the way of your journey. Do you hear what I said? Write that down. This loop, failure, things going wrong, the hard realization, the incidents are part of your journey. I believe this is the test to see who is worthy to go to their next level. Take that in. You want to change your past? Realize it was designed for you. I know some of you are saying, Dean, you know how bad mine was. I don't. And you don't know how bad mine was or good mine was. But we all have our crap. But what if it was designed for you, architected for you? Because when you go around a loop, did you ever go on a roller coaster? When you zip around, what happens when you come up? Zoom! You zoom to the next level. And you go to the next higher part of the roller coaster. So now if you get the compelling future, it's time for next level capabilities. Now, this is the really, really important part of goals. A lot of time, we set goals, but we don't have the capabilities, the knowledge, or the thinking that could take us to those goals. Hear that again. We set the goals. I want my company to be doing $1 million a year. That's fantastic. But what capabilities, what knowledge, what thinking processes do you need to take a business to $1 million a year? Think about that. What capabilities do you need to get there? So many times we think we have to learn through our own trial and error. It is the dumbest way on the planet to learn. I know I did it my entire 20s. I didn't read a book. I didn't go to a mastermind. I didn't become part of a group. I didn't do a live monthly training. I just said, I got to figure this out. Did I move the needle? Hell yes. Did I almost kill myself doing it? Absolutely. Did I lose all my money in my life? Yes. I was a fool. I spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on my own education right now. I talk to someone about once a week on how to be a better dad. I talk to someone once a week for a year on how to make the divorce for my kids a child-centered divorce. I worked out with a personal trainer this morning because I want to get in the best shape of my life, which I am at 50 years old. I'm a part of Strategic Coach. Cost me 50 grand a year to go 3 times a year. I'm a part of Genius Network, 25 grand a year. I pay for speed because the exponential growth I can get from learning from someone who's already been there makes the cost null and void. It makes it nothing. That's why my inner circle training, if you're a part of my inner circle, you know what it's like for me to coach you like this every single month to keep you on track. I don't do it just to jump on and go, hey, everybody, it's Dean, hang out. No, I'm giving you the tools so you don't have to waste your time. You have to waddle in the failures. You don't have to do the trial and error on your own. And this is why I pay Dan Sullivan 50 grand a year and Joe Polish 25 grand a year. And I go to masterminds all over the world. I'm a part of monthly live training because I want the capabilities of someone who's executed something excellent. And they already learned how to get there. They put their 20, 30 years in, got their ass kicked, figured out the solution. They can give it to me. This is the part everyone misses. Next level capabilities, like you get the compelling future, and then you skip to go, okay, I'm ready for my bigger future. And then you go after it. And you turn the treadmill from 7 to 13. And you're running faster. And you're like, why the hell is it not working? Because you didn't get next level capabilities. You didn't get a coach. You didn't get into a mastermind. You didn't get into a group. You didn't buy the course. Those things are the reason they're such a part of my life. The reason I want to make self-education the new norm. Tony Robbins and I are launching a new company in April. You'll see it. And our whole goal is to make self-education the new normal. So people don't go, oh no, I'll just go to school and work hard. No. What about learning? If you want to be an architect, find the best architect in the world and extract their wisdom and steal it and start off where they left off. If you want to be in real estate, you want to be online, you want to be better at persuasion, sales, running your company. There are absolutely ways to go faster if you adopt and adapt this into your life. Can you see why in the past that maybe your goals didn't stick? You went as hard as you could. You went after it. But you didn't have the capabilities. Remember that word. I don't think I heard the word capabilities until I was in my 30s. Really, I don't think I did. And ever since I have, it's like, no, when I think of, I'm struggling here, it's like, I'm lacking capabilities. How do I pay for capabilities? How do I find them? How do I search them out? How do I learn from someone playing the game at the highest level possible? So now, once you have your next level or your compelling future, and you gain the capabilities on how to sell, how to run a business, how to market, or how to create the product, whatever it is you need to learn, now, the next most important thing is to take massive action. Here's the little nuance that I want to share with you. The little nuance I want to share with you is that you have to take action sometimes a little blindly. Sometimes you have to jump out of the plane and grow wings on the way down, because if you get this loop, this is where, I'm going to hit the next one here. This is where you have to start to hit the gas hard. And sometimes you don't have it all figured out. But if you gain the right capabilities, right? Not your broke friend telling you how to get rich. Not your single friend telling you how to fix your relationship. Not your Aunt Edna who watches tennis telling you how to play tennis. When you get the right capabilities from someone who's on the other side, who's already been through it, who's already done it, then you need to take action even if it's a little scary. Okay, I'm wrong with that. You have to take action even if it's really scary. Completely scared shitless, for lack of a better word. You have to take action and you have to hit the gas. This is where momentum builds. This is how you get and propel to the next level. This is when you see people and go, oh God, she's failed miserably. And then 2 years later, like, whoa, I remember when everything went sideways and she went bankrupt. How is she back on top? Because she understood the success loop, and right here she put her foot to the floor. And what happens here? It's the hardest climb. While you're hitting the gas, it's the hardest climb. You're coming around, it's the hardest climb. And then all of a sudden, when you break this crest, it is like the brakes come off and you just sail to the next level of life. And all the experience here, all the experience you went through in this journey gave you the wisdom to be able to handle the next success loop that's coming. And here's the crazy part. Once you acknowledge a success loop like this, once you know these exist, then they don't scare you anymore. They don't scare you because you know what's coming. Listen, I'm having one of the biggest growth, last year was one of the biggest growth years of my 30 years of being an entrepreneur. Things are on fire right now. My book's over 400,000 copies. My masterminds are full. My Inner Circle monthly training is on fire. It's the greatest family on the planet. Like, things are rocking. I'm partnering with Tony Robbins. I'm partnering with some of the greatest, my buddy Brendan Burchard. We're changing the world. We're making self-education cool. But I know right now, I got out of my last success loop was my divorce. But I know eventually in business, I'll have to face one of these. But I've already faced like 10 of them, and I named it. It's the success loop. When I get the hard realization of the incident, I know I'm going to stack that negative shit up like on top, like piling poop as high as I can. But then I'm going to go through the process of who I don't want to be. Who do I want to be? The hard reality. I'll start getting momentum by saying, hell no, I'm not going to be this guy in 5 years. Hell yes, I'm going to be this person in 5 years. What capabilities do I need? Do I need to hire a consultant, get in a group, get in another mastermind, raise my marketing standards, shift the way we sell? What do I have to do? Write a new book, hire a writer to help me. What next capabilities? And once I understand those and get those capabilities, man, the foot goes down on the accelerator and I take massive action, and I will come out of my next success loop in that hardest climb, and when I hit this peak, whew, I will accelerate to a whole nother level. Listen, if you've been following me for, some of you just found out about me. Some of you have been following me for almost 20 years. You've watched me go through these, and you watch, wow, another level. Multiple New York Times best-selling books, but nothing like Millionaire Success Habits. Books on fire. Nothing like the training that I'm doing. So this, and we're going to talk about more here, but this is the success loop. I don't care who you are, what level of life you're on, this incorporated to your life may be.
Wow, do I know what the hell has just hit me in the face? I mean, I know the negative side of it, but the capability side of it, the take action side of it, the gas side of it, the mentor side of it, connecting with those people, doing whatever it takes, get the money, get the mentorship, get the capabilities, and pushing the gas. I never finished the damn loop. I went on the shit side and I never went on the upside. Oh my God. What the hell? Makes perfect sense. Do you understand how important this is?
in 5 minutes. This isn't something I could have learned unless I was an entrepreneur going after it for over 30 years, starting with nothing, failing, losing all my money more than once. This process changed everything. And I got some more things to share, but I want to let you know, because we had so many people ask for the New Year's, what is the greatest thing you can do to get engaged and stay on track so your goals actually work? And so many of you right now, if you're on right now, I wish I could say raise your hand, but so many of you have asked over 1,000 emails in the last 72 hours on what can I do to keep on track. And I want to let you know, and I'm going to be brief about this, but if you want to stay on track, if you like this training, if you're a DIC, Dean's Inner Circle member, you know what I'm talking about. If you want to stay on track and you want to work with me on a monthly basis just like this, but we do Q&A at the end as well, I watch all your chats and we talk, then you should be a part of my Inner Circle. You should join right now. And I'm going to do something really special for those of you who jumped on here today. I know it was last minute. My Inner Circle, we have an option for $97 a month where you learn from me every single month. You're paying for speed. You're paying for breakthroughs like this every single month. And right now, if you're watching for a limited time, just because I want to do a New Year's kickstart, for those of you that asked, I'll cut it in half. So below, if you go to deanscourse.com or later or now, if you click the link, and it's only temporary, you can be a part of my you're part of my Inner Circle. We go live every month. But the $97 a month has a whole bunch of bonuses up front and the monthly training. And again, we're cutting that in half. I wrote it up on the board. You get a private Facebook group. You get daily motivation and training videos. You get success software. You have group coaching. You have abundance, a course that I created that I don't sell anyplace else, only for my Inner Circle members, called Abundance Mastery. You literally get immediate access to that. I think we sold that for $497. People went nuts over it. Now this is a training you need to watch right now. Literally, if you click and you go to deanscourse.com or click the link, there's a training called Best Year Ever on how to make the next 12 months the best 12 months of your life. It's deep dive. It's 9 hours. No, it's 3 hours of training. It's 3 hours. It is something you need to watch literally today. You can have access and you can watch it today. I know I'm being successful when it's another training that we did. Oh, I did that at my $25,000 or $100,000 mastermind. It's an incredible training. Yeah, that's what you get. So just wanted to do something because everybody asked. I'm going to get back to some more things with this right now. Appreciate you guys jumping on, but you asked, how do you stay engaged? Listen, you could get excited for New Year's. You could do this success loop. I hope it impacted you like it impacted me when I figured this out. You can get your goals. You can get motivated. You can geek out on all the personal growth stuff. But what's going to be different in 3 months, 6 months?
All right, we're going to pause this. I'm going to go to deanscourse.com. And if I got to drop something to get momentum, then I got to do it. If I got to eat less, I got to work an extra job, what the hell I got to do? I got to get it done. I don't have time to fail anymore. I don't have time to screw up the loops on success. This is where I've wanted to go all my life. And now it's coming together with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, whatever his name is. Dean here. Wow.